What's up, guys? My name is Deft, and welcome back to some more Dark Souls 2, and we're gonna face the covetous demon right here, aka Jabba the Hutt. Now, secret little trick: if you got a bow with some iron arrows, I don't think wooden arrows do it. Wooden arrows do not do it, to my knowledge. And elemental arrows, at least fire arrows I've tried, do not work. But you can shoot down those pots above him, and it'll drop these undead down, and they'll just sort of walk around, wander, and cower in fear while he eats them. And he'll be too distracted eating them to attack you, so usually I can finish him off before he can get to the third guy. So usually I'll just, if I don't have any arrows, I'll just buy 3 iron ones, because you almost guaranteed have a bow by this point. You get bows all over the place. There we go, quick work. I beat him before he even got to the second guy. I can get free kills off them as well. Got ourselves a covetous demon soul. Gonna get ourselves a few free little souls from these guys. Unfortunately, as much as I'd like to let them live, they'll probably attack me anyway. They're not too friendly. Here we've got ourselves a bonfire and Lucatiel! In one of her... Actually, yeah, this is her last... This is the last chance we can talk to her before the final one. This is our second to last time we'll get to talk to her. So we'll get to listen to a little bit more of her story. And hopefully I'll complete her quest line. Actually, no, I don't think I completed her quest line. I don't think I summoned her for the Lost Sinner or the Flexile Sentry, which are the other two ones prior. So chances are I won't complete her quest line and we won't get to hear the last of her story or get her equipment, but that's okay. That's okay. Anyway, to do that, as I just said, is to summon her to defeat the Flexile Sentry and the Lost Sinner boss fights, and she has to survive the fight and you have to win. Now, if she dies, you can use a homeward bone and, you know, or just die and then try again. But, you know, her equipment isn't all that good, but I mean, it is an achievement. And, who knows, you might like to cosplay. Although her sword might be good. I'm not sure. I haven't I haven't beaten it successfully in a little while. But anyway, we're gonna talk to her.
Still on the road, are you? Sorry to have burdened you so. This is for you, by way of an apology.
And here we'll get a pretty nice ring here. Ring of Steel Protection +1. That increases our physical defense by extra, because it's +1. I think the regular Steel Protection one you get from the Warrior default class. I'm not sure, because I've never had it. And I've never started as the default Warrior, which is like the only character that I haven't started as, with the exception of Deprived. Or Explorer, maybe. I don't think I've done an Explorer yet. But even so, I think it's, I think you get one with the default Warrior class. Anyway, onward.
I found my thoughts growing hazy. My memories are fading, oldest first.
Now that is kind of how memory works, but
Upon me.
that is a side effect of the curse.
I am frightened. Terribly so. If everything should fade, what will be left of me?
You'll go hollow, according to the Firekeepers in the beginning.
I had an older brother. We learned to fence together. He became the most decorated swordsman in all of Mirror. I never even compared to him. In fact, I never beat him. Not once. But then, one day, he
Well,
was gone.
and if you're interested in any of the
Lost
lore of
without a
this, well,
trace.
I'll at least give you a little
Now I'm certain
factoid.
that he
We'll
was
meet
taken
her
by a
brother,
curse.
later on in the game, which is unfortunate, because yes, he has been overcome by the curse. Although, I'm pretty sure Lucatiel is stronger than him, at least in terms of, you know, the strength of the two of them as NPCs. At least Lucatiel, when you summon her, I've never killed her just outright, but, you know, when you summon her, she's got quite the beefy health stat and does quite a bit of damage. And her brother, I've never died to him, not once. But, yeah, spoiler alert! Anyway.
If only someone would hear my tale. My brother must have come here, too.
Yeah, you got pretty far in the game.
Soon I may forget even about him.
That, my friends, is the power of the curse, which we will attempt to break in this playthrough. by beating the game.
If only someone would hear me
Anyway, she starts repeating herself.
soon.
Yeah. Hopefully we'll do good. I'm pretty sure I rested at the bonfire already, but we'll just make sure. I've got 30k souls, but I require 12k for a level up, so even though that's 2 level ups, we get bonfires galore here, so I'm not really too worried about losing anything. But come here. What was it that I wanted to say? Oh yeah, hopefully perhaps we can break the curse in the end of the game by claiming the throne and starting a new age of fire. Oopsies. Disobeying some of my own advice by going for the one hand instead of the two. There. As you can tell, since the beginning of the playthrough, I've gotten into some of the lore of things. Though I've been trying to avoid learning about the DLC, because again, I'm waiting till I complete this playthrough to start the DLC. But luckily this playthrough is up and going again, and even if, luckily my PVR has been quite reliable since I've restarted the playthrough. The reason I halted this playthrough originally is because it was my old PVR and my old computer even, which were both rather crappy. Well, my old PVR wasn't that crappy, but the computer was crappy. They could barely handle the PVR. But now I got a pretty reliable computer and a halfway decent PVR. And definitely back into this game again. Let's try not to get poisoned. I don't know, let's chuck a flask. Oh, yeah, just fight off that health reduction there. Now roll. Whew. Yeah, so I'm definitely gonna play the hell out of this, and who knows, I may just go way ahead in recording and we'll just record a crap load so I can get to the end and then record the DLC, and even though that'll go up way after, well, yeah, way after the time I play it, I'll at least have gotten to the DLC, because man, I've been wanting to get to it for ages. I've beaten this game several times. And for what I've seen, the DLC stuff is OP. Like, just about every DLC weapon and armor appears to be stupidly good. And as I've been, learning things about the lore and the like, I've been seeing DLC and I'm like, no, can't look, don't want to know, want to play blind. But anyway, we got this bonfire here past that fog wall, and now, in fact, I'll put the torch away, grab this item, and head a little ways ahead. Ah, you jerk. No. Actually, I think the first instance of it is this way. So let's go this way first. Get out of here. Grabs ourselves mannequin mask. Which is odd that there's a mask, because none of them have heads. But anyway, up here we'll give you guys a little hint of what this area entails. Poison, and lots of it. Unless you know a secret that I do. It has poison all throughout, including the next boss, who's right up ahead. The entire arena that you fight the boss in is flooded with poison. And not only does the poison just damage you constantly, poison you, and make it, difficult to move against a boss that's pretty quick, but it also heals the boss. However, you can do this. You can set light to this windmill here. Not sure exactly how. I think it's because the windmill's the thing creating the poison. I think it's because originally this is, a mining area that was, pumping resources to the rest of the kingdom or something like that. Until all the resources of the land had been drained and turned to poison. But you can get rid of the poison by lighting the windmill ablaze. And as you'll see when I get back, it'll all be gone. We'll not forget about you. And actually, that reminds me of what is across. If we head on down this way, we have ourselves another NPC, and he's hiding over here. Well, this guy's not as kind as Lucatiel.
Shush. You Eejit. Stay quiet.
That's how you spell Eejit?
I'm on the run.
I've never
Don't
seen
give
it
me
spelled out.
away.
Although I've talked to him many a
You're a
times,
fugitive too, eh?
as I have, but I guess I never paid attention
Yeah.
to the fact that they spelled
Why
out
else would
Eejit.
you be here? It's got death written all over it.
Yeah, that it does. It's probably, I don't know why Chloe thought this was a good idea. I mean, I'm an adventurer. I dive headfirst into stupid situations.
You want to climb down here? I can lend you a ladder.
Yeah, no, this guy's thing is ladders. He likes ladders.
But, how much can you offer me? Why, yep, I'm trying to help you, you know? Have you no gratitude? Downright rude,
Let's
really.
talk to our silent protagonist.
I've got a soft heart, so I let you off this once.
Anyway, so he charges at 2k souls, and that activates a cutscene.
All right, it'll be just a moment.
Because for some reason they decided to do cutscenes for him, you know, getting out ladders. He just spawns out of nowhere. It just reaches off screen and boom, ladder. Maybe there was one on the other side, and that's all he does is grab it and then lower it there. Which, I think I skipped the cutscene the first time. And when he said, "Oh, would you like to get down there, Ray?" I'm like, "Get down where?"
Go on ahead.
I'm like, oh yeah, I was like, wait, what? So it leads back down to the ground? What's the point of that? That's a stupid shortcut. But actually, it's not a shortcut. It leads down to this ledge here, which you can drop down to. Not sure how much health you'd need, but the Silver Cat ring should make that easy. And you get a Pharaoh's Lockstone and Twinkling Titanite. And you can head on back up and continue on your adventure, which I'm going to be doing in the next episode. After I read this, do it. Oh, that's a tightrope of sorts. Yeah, no thanks. Maybe another time. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Dark Souls 2. And in the next one, I'm going to be exploring more of the Earthen Peak. And we'll be seeing what awaits us together. We might even be reaching the boss in the next one. But I guess we'll find out together. But until then, I'll be seeing you guys later. I'm out.